Dragon Ball Super's entirely too predictable. Goku goes into Ultra Instinct against Granolah and loses. And then Vegeta points to himself, and guess what's gonna happen to Vegeta? What's going on, everybody? I'm Mastar, and we're just getting in spoilers for Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 73. We're getting in some pages, and we have the draft pages. We've got about 10 to 12 total pages to look at right now. And the main thing here to look at is Goku starts in blue, he's flying around these trees and everything, fighting Granolah, then he goes into Ultra Instinct because he lost in blue. We figured that was going to happen, and guess what? Ultra Instinct loses as well. The panels look pretty cool though, I gotta admit, from Toyotaro. Great job this month. So Ultra Instinct loses, Vegeta points to himself. He actually points at Goku, but it kind of looks like he's pointing at himself. But either way, if this man points, he's getting annihilated. If Ultra Instinct Goku is gonna lose to Granolah, I don't know what in God's name Vegeta's gonna do, right? Like, unless he has some kind of crazy destruction powers that we haven't seen yet from his training, I don't know what he's gonna do. Also, very important to note, the Granolah that Goku was fighting was just like an after image, right? Like, it was just like a clone, like a shadow clone jutsu, essentially, that was only a fraction of Granolah's power, and it beat Ultra Instinct. Okay, so it looks like Vegeta's gonna fight the real Granolah, which is his full power, which a fraction of beat Ultra Instinct. Vegeta, you are going to get slapped out of existence. So Ultra Instinct Goku it looks like he was able to defeat the clone of Granolah. And I guess maybe at that point the real Granolah came in, and it looks like he does a 1-inch punch to Goku's heart. And it looks like Goku's dead, but I don't think he's dead because Vegeta's just like, let him rest a little bit. What does Vegeta say? He's down for the moment, leave him alone. The Saiyan Prince is here. You know, he's gonna get completely destroyed, man. Goku looks like he's dead. I mean, he got punched in the heart. Now they only have one Senzu bean left, so who is that gonna go to, Goku or Vegeta? Like, there's no way in hell Vegeta can beat Granolah right now. Like, trust me, I want him to get the W, like we all do. We all want Vegeta, you know, we want you to get the W. But again, unless he pulls out some crazy Hakai powers that we've never seen before and he's somehow able to beat Granolah, which would be absolutely crazy. I mean, I hope so, but there's like a 0.00001% chance that Vegeta somehow beats Granolah here. And again, it's just a testament to like how insanely overpowered Granolah is just from wishing. I mean, we haven't even seen the peak of his techniques yet. He's already said this is just a fraction of my power. Like, what the hell is this dude capable of? Like, he's not just slightly stronger than Ultra Instinct. He's like insanely I mean, this dude is like Omni King level. Like, he's just mopping Goku and Vegeta's, like, well, Goku anyway. He mopped Ultra Instinct pretty much like it was nothing. I mean, I feel like Granolah is basically Whis level. Like, his full power is, and it may even be higher than that. And the stupid thing about that is like, the dragon said we can't grant you like the power of the gods or whatever, but like, how strong this man is, like, he sure as hell seems like a god at this point. Beating Ultra Instinct that easily, that seems like the power of a god. And especially the main fact is, he hasn't even used his full power yet. He's just showing fractions of his power. So like, how deep can this guy go? Like, I don't know. This is crazy. It's a little absurd to me. Hopefully, like, the full chapter gives a little bit more context, because right now maybe it's just like some shock factor, like they're trying to write in. I mean, it seems like almost every arc in Dragon Ball Super, like at some point Goku gets hit in the chest or the heart or something, or punched through him, or a laser gets shot through him, and you're supposed to think that it's over, and then they pull it out. And that's what I mean by this show's predictable. Like, we knew Ultra Instinct was gonna lose. We know Vegeta's gonna lose. I think they may fuse into Gogeta and beat up Granolah. Like, I think it's a very big possibility, because if they don't, then it would really have to be the Heaters making a wish to stop the fight between Goku, Vegeta, and Granolah, and the Heaters would wish to be the strongest, and then maybe they gang up and beat Granolah, and then Granolah becomes a good guy, and now it's Goku, Vegeta, and Granolah, and maybe even Frieza versus the Heaters. That's a possibility as well. It's either Gogeta or the Heaters make the wish and it interrupts the fight. It's one of the two. I don't see any other way that this can go. You think Vegeta in his Hakai form his little destruction power that he's been blowing up logs, you think that can take on Granolah right now? I don't think so. This man's up in a spaceship and sending down clones that are, you know, as strong as Ultra Instinct. Yeah, Vegeta, you're freaking done for, bro. Now, when Granolah does the 1-inch punch, Goku's in base form. So, like, I don't know why that is, because after he beat the clone, he was still in Ultra Instinct, and that's when Granolah let him know, like, hey, that was only just a clone. Here's the real me. But Goku's in base form, so does Goku swap out at some point, and then maybe Granolah teleports in front of him and just punches him in the heart like that? Really cool paneling by Toyotaro, by the way. I mean, that punch looks strong as hell. Goku looks like he's in serious pain, and the way he looks down at his heart, it looks like with the white eyes, kind of looks like he's dying there, but I'm sure he'll get up. He'll probably eat the other Senzu or something. Maybe they'll split the Senzu in half. Goku and Vegeta will each take half, and then they'll fuse into Gogeta. I mean, if we get Ultra Instinct Gogeta, I made a video on that recently. You should go check it out. I mean, it's a very real possibility. We haven't seen Gogeta in the manga. We saw it obviously in Dragon Ball Super Broly, and they did encompass Broly in a single panel, a single page in the manga. So it's possible that Gogeta may come, and even Ultra Instinct Gogeta is a potential. You could see some like silver purple Gogeta. Maybe that's wishful thinking, but you know, we still don't know if Vegeta's gonna have a Hakai form. I doubt it. They haven't really touched on Vegeta's Hakai powers at all in this arc, except for him just blowing stuff up. So what is he gonna pull out of his arsenal? Like, that's the real question. Vegeta has a lot of techniques now, but I feel like he's just gonna try and fight with raw power and get completely stomped. I don't know why Vegeta's so confident right now. Like, Vegeta should know how far behind he is behind Goku. And he's way too overconfident right now, which means Vegeta's gonna get left in the dirt, as usual. I really like the way when Goku's Ultra Instinct, he's kind of like doing these, he's just like punching in front of him, even though like Granola's not near him, and Granola's like taking all the hits. I really like the way that Toyotaro depicted this. Like, that's one of the coolest things I think about Ultra Instinct, is when they're just like standing there, their arms like phasing, and like the person's taking all these hits from far away. I think that's really neat. You know, again, this is really good paneling here, really good art from Toyotaro in this chapter for sure. And even if you look at the Super Saiyan Blue versus Granolah fights, these are actually awesome as well. Really, really good paneling here from Toyotaro. You can definitely tell he's improving as time goes on. But otherwise, there's not really too much to talk about here because it's just basically a combat chapter. I don't know if this panel, Vegeta pointing to himself, is going to be the final panel of the chapter. Hopefully not. I'd like to see Vegeta fight in this chapter. I don't want to wait another month. But it's very possible that half this chapter is Goku fighting in blue, and then the next half is Goku fighting in Ultra Instinct and like thinking he won, but finding out it was just a clone. And then the final panel may just be Vegeta being like, let that idiot rest, it's my turn, you know, and then that'll probably happen in the next chapter. But I'd like to see what Vegeta has, because like, dude, we all know Ultra Instinct's better than anything you got. So unless Akira and Toyotaro want to write some crazy destruction thing in for Vegeta, which I don't think is going to happen, I mean, he's probably going to catch, knowing the writing of Dragon Ball Super, he's probably going to catch Granolah off guard with like one attack and get all cocky, and then he's going to get smacked into the dirt. Like, that's what always happens. This show is super predictable. I want to be surprised. Like, trust me, I want to be surprised, but like, we all knew this was going to happen. The only thing we didn't know was going to happen was Granolah having a clone, that the whole time they're fighting a clone, right? In every chapter that we see Granolah fight, he pulls out like more and more crazy ass techniques. So like, we haven't seen like even half this dude's power yet, I don't think. So I think the only way that they could beat him is Ultra Instinct Gogeta, or the Heaters make their wish, gang up, and beat the crap out of him, and then he finds out he needs Goku and Vegeta's help, who, if the Heaters are stronger than Granolah right now, I don't know what Goku and Vegeta are going to do. They're like the weakest people in this whole arc, I feel like. We'll get the full chapter in just a couple days, so make sure you're subscribed with notifications enabled. Click that thumb up button. It helps out my channel. It tells the algorithm that people like my channel, and it'll share it more. So I'd appreciate that. It's free. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. Thanks, guys. I'll see you soon for the full chapter review. Peace.